Wow, como tu what is good, my people? Today, we're checking out Falling in Reverse. The Drug in Me is reimagined. The OG version is A Drug in Me is You. This one says A Drug in Me is reimagined. Interesting title switch up there. I wonder what that could mean. But listen, my people, I did a reaction to The Drug in Me is You. It should be dropping the same day as this reaction. I will link it in the as an ending card for this video, as well as in the comment section as a pinned comment. I'm gonna make you guys' life a little bit easy. You guys always show up for me, so I'm gonna do my best to just like make the video watching experience as like seamless and as painless as possible, and hopefully I've done that for you today. But if I didn't, let me know how I could better work on that in the future. And I'm happy to hear suggestions, because like you guys, like, this is, although this is my channel, it's also your channel as well. We're all a community, and I always listen to feedback, so I appreciate it. But with that out the way, before we get into this reaction, if you're new here, do me a solid, hit the subscribe button for me, like button, notification bell. And if you have been here for a minute and have not hit the subscribe button, what's going on? Why haven't you clicked those buttons? Do it for me. Subscribe, notification, and like while you're there. I appreciate you. Any reaction requests? This was a reaction request from you guys from the community. Let me know down in the comments below. Or you can DM me. My socials in the description. Appreciate you. Without further ado, my people, let's get into this reaction. Dale.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin, just in case. My body's trembling, sends shivers down my spine.
So real quick, this is interesting, because in I'm Not a Vampire, the OG version and the reimagined version, a very similar effect happened where like the song is just now so dark. And I wonder if that's like how all the reimagined versions are. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that I'm only on 2 reimagined, so take what I'm saying with what we're going to saw in terms of like me noticing a trend, because that might not be the case. But if it is, very interesting, because like it literally changes the whole vibe of the OG version song, which is definitely a bit more like upbeat, very sceney, I would say. And this one is just like, if one is like sunshine, bright light, rainbows, this one is just like a black hole, an abyss that just like sucks you in, and like no matter how hard you try, like you can't escape, like you're trying to get out, but the audio is just so good, man. It just pulls you back. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? But listen, so far so good. So far so good.
Just in case.
Has a nice orchestral feel to it
shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost my goddamn mind. It happened I've got these questions always.
This is interesting because like hearing this, the drug in me is reimagined, it being a more like stripped back version, where like in the OG version, and I want to say this, and I want to preface by saying I'm totally okay with like the mix of the song, but his voice in the instrumental was, you know, was fighting to for my attention in my ears, if I'm being honest with you. But with this one, it's very stripped back, and it allows me to really hear the tonal quality of Ronnie's voice, the texture, man, and as well as like this instrumental being more like orchestral with like the cellos, like very. I don't know how you just like how you would just be changing songs like this, because like even the lyrics aren't hitting the same, and they're the same lyrics. Like they're hitting a little bit different. Like, oh man, like don't get me wrong, like I love the drug in me as you. Like I'm being honest with you, like I kind of like that version a little bit more than this one. However, it was opposite effect with like I'm Not a Vampire revamped, where I like that version, the reimagined version better than the OG version. But the song's not over yet. My opinion can change, especially when he goes into doing runs and like stuff like that. We'll my opinion probably will change, because you guys know, like I'm a sucker for runs, man. I'm just a sucker for them. Like no matter how hard I try to be objective, but like if you give me some nice runs, man, you got me. Like you literally got me. But Vince, like this is really good, man. This is, like I said, I don't know how you just change the whole feel of like lyrics. It's crazy.
I've got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's
Ronnie?
the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now.
Wait a minute. Is this in the same like verse as like I'm Not a Vampire? Because like he has fangs here. You see the fangs? And he had fang, and he was at the end of the movie. Sorry, I said movie. His videos are like a freaking movie, so I literally be getting them mixed up sometimes because they're just so cinematic. But listen, at the end of that video, I believe the woman sort of bit him and he became a vampire. But I also think that she was taken. There's so many videos going through my head right now. But I also think that she was taken away by like the villagers. I'm remembering correctly, or that might have been a different following universe video. But I know for a fact that he was bitten, and like her blood turned him to a vampire. And like here, he's a vampire. So again, I'm wondering. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. Is this all within the same like Ronnieverse, or is this like a sort of like a side quest, like a, you know, an alternate universe within the Ronnieverse? You know how like Marvel has like different like universes. I'm wondering if this is like a similar effect, or sorry, similar situation. But you guys educate me. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to console
Listen, I'm not gonna pause anymore to end this video. I know I'm pausing a lot, but I didn't really like. I didn't notice until listening to this reimagined version of "The Drug in Me" is he has a bit of a raspiness to his voice, and I'm not sure if it's the mic adding that effect to it, or because this is also years after that one as well. So he just maybe developed that through smoking or whatever the case may be, but like it's not too extreme where it's just like, bro, you need to put down the the cigs, you know what I mean? But it's just subtle enough where like it again adds texture to his vocals, but yeah, it's just subtle enough where it just adds a something really nice to his voice, like a little bit of seasoning, like not it's like some sazon, some adobo, like some Larry seasoning. So I don't know what you use to cook, but it's not that like salt and pepper. It's like he's adding like spices, like garlic powder, onion powder. Like that's what he's doing, my people. That's what he's doing. Some listen, let me stop. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry right now. Oh my goodness.
Fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you stop?
All right, okay. I like this version more. You won me over. Bro, I can only imagine this sounds like live, man. Oh my god. Bro, this is crazy. I said I didn't know how he could top the OG version of the Drug in Me Is You, but like, bro, the ending of this song, oh my god, man. I did not see that one coming. Bro, this again, he changed the whole feel of the song, but he stayed true to what the song was about in terms of like the OG version. It got more and more like unhinged as like the song progressed, right? This one, similar effect, but done in a different way where like it was calm, we were cool, we were collected, we were demo. Let me, let me stop. Let me stop. But and then like it sort of crescendoed and like, it exploded into like this just epicness, man. And I can only imagine what this sounds like live. Like just listen to him go in. Oh man. Oh my people, man. I didn't think we would ever be here. Like going from my very first reaction to being a bit unsure if I would actually come around to like liking this, falling in reverse. And here we are right now where like I'm like losing my mind week after week. It's crazy. And sometimes you gotta give music that you're really unsure about, just give it a chance, because you never know. Like always tell people, like, don't be afraid to explore different genres of music, because I'm telling you, there's no way for you to not like the entire genre of music unless you like listen to every single song within that genre, because you will find at least one song that really will speak to you. And I happen to find many, listening to Falling in Reverse that like really speak to me, man. Listen, my people, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.